WCNC-TV, Charlotte. Live from NBC Charlotte, this is Charlotte Today with your hosts, Colleen Odegaard and Ramona Holloway. We are all about the people, places, and events that shape the Queen City. We'll show you how to make your life easier, save you money, and you'll meet interesting and surprising people who have something to say. This is Charlotte Today.
All right, coming up this morning on Charlotte Today, from where to eat to how to get on rides faster, tips on making the most of your visit to Disney World. It's one of the top vacation destinations in the country. For many families, it's a place to go over and over again.
Walt Disney World is a magical place for enjoying old favorites and discovering new adventures. And this morning, the authors of Fodor's Walt Disney World with Kids are here to share their insight. From Charlotte, we welcome Kim Wright Wiley and Leigh Wiley Jenkins. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Thank you for putting all this great information into this book. You're going to save us time and money when it comes to going to Disney.
Absolutely.
Okay, where should we start? How about your best tip, the best overall tip you can offer?
Okay, the single most important thing you can do is Fast Pass Plus. It's huge. Disney recently invented this, and I hope whoever came up with this is on a yacht somewhere, because it's wonderful. Fast Pass Plus allows you to reserve 3 rides per day, per park. And it's like making a reservation at a restaurant. You actually reserve the ride, and it can save you so much time waiting in line, which is a major factor for families. And the best part of all is you kind of attach it to your magic band.
And hold that up just a little bit. Leave it right there. Okay.
This is wonderful. You wear it on your wrist and you just scan it and you're directed to a much shorter line. It's huge for families because it really cuts down on the time, but you want to save it for the big deal rides.
Because you only get 3 a day.
3 a day.
So save it for the big ones.
Save it for the ones that it matters, like Toy Story Mania or Splash Mountain, a ride that draws big lines.
Okay.
And there are some new rides and attractions.
Yes, New Fantasyland in the Magic Kingdom has doubled the size of Fantasyland. There's some great new rides. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is the most recent add to it, and it's actually a kiddie coaster. It's a great first coaster for kids. There's also Enchanted Tales with Belle, which is an interactive experience where you get to talk to Belle and act out her story. Great photo op. And there's Be Our Guest, which is a fantastic new restaurant that Magic Kingdom desperately needed a new restaurant. So you actually eat inside the Beast Castle. It's beautiful. They've also expanded Dumbo, and they have a new aerial ride that'll take you through her story.
Do you have a favorite family ride?
You know, actually, if you're going to be at Hollywood, the best ride is Toy Story Mania. Everybody in the family loves that because you're kind of playing carnival games. Kids get addicted to this one, so definitely use Fast Pass. And at Animal Kingdom, I'd say Kilimanjaro Safaris, which takes you through this gigantic animal preserve. You get very close to the animals. And the big tip there is go first thing in the morning when the animals are out and fresh and active.
Okay.
And at Magic Kingdom, it's Mickey's PhilharMagic, which is a great 3D show. And at Epcot, there's a ride called Soarin', which everyone loves. It actually lifts you up over a screen, so it's like you're hang gliding in the air.
That's awesome. I've tried that one. Now, tell me about the princesses. There are some new princesses on the block from Frozen. How are they being honored?
Anna and Elsa, they've moved in next door to Princess Fairy Tale Hall in the Magic Kingdom, and you can also find them over at Epcot now in Norway. So they're kind of in their home country, and they're actually getting ready to revamp one of the rides to include the characters from Frozen. And at Hollywood Studios, they have a sing-along as well. So they're at almost every park now.
Frozen is the big news.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right?
It is.
What about where to eat? I have friends who go to Disney World every year, and they map out the whole, they've got their 4 days mapped out. They even know exactly where they're going to eat. Do you have any advice to offer on that?
Definitely make reservations in advance. People do that all the time, and it's really hard to find somewhere for 5 people at 6 p.m., especially if you're in one of the parks. So go online. Disney has all their menus online. So it's a really great tool. You can go online, decide where you want to eat. My personal favorite is 50's Primetime Cafe at Hollywood Studios. They actually act like you're on a sitcom from the 50s. So they refer to you, they're like, oh yeah, I'm your cousin Jim. Yo, you didn't finish your vegetables, and they yell at you. So
it's really fun.
That's cute.
Yeah. And I like California Grill because you can see the fireworks in the Magic Kingdom. It is on top of the Contemporary Resort, and it is a gorgeous location.
We're looking at a picture of it. Yes, that looks absolutely spectacular. So you really, going to Disney, and it's deciding that you're going to wing it or be spontaneous, that's really going to take away from your trip.
It's almost impossible to do now. I mean, because so many things can be reserved online in advance, rides and restaurants, you really need to do that or you'll spend all your time kind of wandering around. So it kind of strips the spontaneity out, but it does save you a lot of time when you're there. I like to say that every call that you make from home before you leave is a line you don't have to stand in later.
That's a good way of thinking about it. How else can we save money? Do you have any other money-saving tips when it comes to taking a family to Disney World?
I think one of the key things is to choose the time of year carefully. People like to go in the summers and holidays, but that's the most expensive time. If you can plan a spring or fall vacation, automatically you're going to get a break on the hotel room, which is a major expenditure. And you're also going to be able to see more per day, so you can squeeze more into a 3 or 4 day trip in October than you can in July.
Okay. Fast Pass Plus. That's your big takeaway today, everybody.
Fast Pass Plus.
Go get the book, Walt Disney World with Kids, 2015 edition. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope everyone goes out and gets a copy of this book. It'll save you a lot of time and money. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.